Morning folks, Friday morning. Thank you for your comments and likes, and welcome new subscribers as always, much appreciated. Yeah, looking shiny. It's as good as dry. So we can get it on a pallet and get it out of here, but I got a truck to deal with this morning. Go and pick it up shortly for tapping the old wheel nuts, etc. And then, I don't know what to do today. There's plenty to do, but which bit next? Probably get the trunnion casting out, get that cleaned up and painted, and that can be hung back on the back, out the way. So yeah, it's not as cold this morning, no frost, that's for certain. Unlike yesterday, that was a bit chilly, so haven't got the heater on this morning. Still got a hat on though. Thanks Flying Fergie man. Right, let's crack on. Let's sort some stuff out here a minute. We've got things uncovered there, that's on a pallet ready. We've got this fished out, ready to hopefully clean up today. And we'll probably try and clean those lift arms up as well, but one of those ends, which I've got up here in the vise, the actual ball is he's a bit seized in the end of there, so we're going to get a bit of heat in this with the gas torch and see if we can free it up and clean up the burrs on the edge of that, which obviously happened at some point in its life. God only knows why, so let's get a bit of heat into that, see what we can do. Bit of heat, and we have it. We've got it freed up. Lovely. Well rusted here, look at all the dirt coming out. Yes, what the white stuff is, it is crayon again. Also the heat has a big importance, but the crayon obviously done something. You can see it there. Number one, little purple one today. That's what we like. Another bit saved. Just need to clean the whole. Well, we're sat in this one now. No warning lights on. We've done the walk round checks, checked the lights. So yeah, we'll do the old brake test, going up the track there, get it back and check tyre pressures and tap it right underneath. Sat here with a wall in front of me, I can check the main beams work. And also, I've probably said before, back there on the corner of the building, I got a mirror. You can check the brake lights. Probably can't see it, but the mirror's right there. I can see if they're working. Yeah, there's my mirror up there, so you can see the back of the truck. There. Handy. Well, another one looking all okay. They've had a new tyre on the back here. Obviously had that one there. Obviously had a puncture. But yeah, nothing hanging off. That's what we like. All the tyres are in the date. No ball joint split. Can't see him playing anything, so job's good. Clifford is here, and it's still got the badge on the front. So we've got everything out the way over there. We've got a few bits here. The trunnion, a couple of oddsies there we sorted out yesterday. Massey Penny's up here having a brush up and a tidy up. She can have a tinker with the fuel tank. Let's address some of the bits on that, and engine, and yeah. So I'm going to get busy getting this lot blasted and see if we can get that in primer ready to be put on out the way. I got the link I was blasted, we got that cleaned up, and a few other bits, bonus bits. Oh, there's the postie, which is busy on the tank. Managed to get the top bearing out. He was stuck in there, so we had to heat it up, but he's out. We've got these, that's the rubber seal. We've got like a spring clip, one on the top, one on the bottom. He's a bit warm. Yeah, he is warm. I like to beat it out with a hammer and a chisel. But he's out, so we can cook this lot up and get some primer on all of this. Well, we got all these bits cooked up, nice and warm. Dose of primer on them. 2 oil tanks and a bit of linkage stuff. I haven't done the arms yet because I need to be able to hang them up, and that ain't quite strong enough to hang those on. Didn't anticipate doing this morning. Change of plan again. Somebody in her element here doing the bodywork stuff that you used to do in college, wouldn't it? Nice quiet little job for a Friday. But it's not, well, I put the heater on because it wasn't warm enough. It's not drying off, but it's not too bad now you're in the line of fire there. So these are now looking all nice and red. This bit, I'm hoping tomorrow morning I got the new bearings here ready, new pins, get it put back on there. out the way, and we can probably get that tank mounted in there out the way. I can't do that one yet because I need to get some pipe working underneath it, but that could theoretically go back in as well. And a few of those here, got to sort filters out, but that'll come when we need to. So yeah, more done today than I thought we are going to do, or done different to what I was. So hopefully get the new bearings in there and the thrust washers to go with it. And somebody's been up here busy sanding the living daylights out of it by hand. That's looking a bit better. Dose of primer, flat it off. Not better than it did before. Well done. Looking a bit dusty though. It's nearly parent time, by the way. And it's the weekend. Got the weekend off. Yippee! No more Massey Dave to put up with. Well, it's one step closer. Going back there. I'll move there ready for the morning. We have just hung up those two. I thought I'd try it. Seem to be holding, so hopefully in the morning I can unhang that lot. Prime that. Cup of tea, let me dry, get some grey on that and those bits. That's the plan. So there's somebody parks here with flat tyres. I got 3 of them. Good job on compressor and a generator. So we get some wind in them. It might be old, but it does the job. Bit of a bugger to start. One compressor. Morning folks, Saturday morning. Just got here. Gonna get these tanks and the red stuff out the way. Get these arms warmed up, primed up. Do a few other bits. We've got that trunnion to sort. And we get the grey paint on those bits and the arms. So that's the plan for this morning. What could possibly go wrong? Right, we'll get the primer mixed up, which is Temple epoxy. So it's sort of 3 to 1. So 100ml of that, 30ml of that, which is the curing agent, and some thinners. Over time you sort of get used to how much you need to mix for what you're going to do, ish. But I always find it's better to mix, not quite enough, because you can always mix some more, but if you mix too much, you end up wasting it. So I think that's going to be about enough for the 2 link arms. So we'll give that a good stir up, let it settle for a bit, and go and get the arms warmed up. Compressor. I do drain it every day. You see there's not a lot of water in there. I've had it before years ago where I don't 2 litres out of here because I've done it for a long time, but not a lot in there. We've got 2 air dryer separators up here to do on the line before we start. So that's the area. Let's fire it up. Now with my spray gun, as I said, I just buy cheapy ones. Use them for one job, chuck them away for what they cost. You could buy an expensive one, cost a fortune, but I get the results I'm happier with and everybody else seems to be good with. Now for the primer, I use a 2mm nozzle. You see it on there, and a 1.7 on the colour. So there's that. I'll just scribe inside what it is so I don't pick up the wrong one. So that's all it is. Once I've done, keep those in a pot of thinners, and they're easy to keep clean then, and all the holes are free. So we'll put it together, put some primer in it, and get those arms done. Right, so that's those 2 primered up. Let's see what we've got left in the gun. Not a lot. One far out, so I might just blow that over those anyway, just to use it up. A bit extra won't hurt. So we just wrestled the first one of these springs into the bottom of the top part. We'll grease it up, put the bearing in, get the top one in, and pop the seals in. We've got the packing thrust washers ready, and then the bottom one, we're in there. we'll hopefully hang it up on here. That's the plan. So we've got that bearing in there now, greased up. I'll just finish wrestling this spiral pin in clip, which they are. There's probably a right way to do it, or a wrong way, but a bit of brute force and ignorance. Keep the pressure on. Work the way round, and it will eventually go in. Nearly there. Bit of persuasion. Tap it down into its home in the groove. And she's in. One nice new spherical bearing fitted in there. Seals, thrust washers, bottom one sits in there. Job good 'un. Right then folks, now's the moment of let's get this fitted on here. Hold the right chains, right go in the right direction. Pull this over. Too much. Somewhere about. Yeah, that's near enough. Now, before we go much further, we've got to put some bits in. Where are they? That's the bottom ones. We got to get the bearing. The spacer. It's got to sit in there, that one in there. That's kind of close. And the top one. That's got to go up in there. It'll be wedged in. We're going to have to do it up a little bit more first. Obviously it could be a two-person job here, but we have to make do. Oh dear, it fell out. We don't want that. Worth a bit more. Oh, we're getting close. Oh, that's the top one in. Appropriate pin, nice shiny new one. Make sure you fit it in the hole first. Like I said, really needs two people. Get the bottom one in. Looks like there's a bit more out for you might go in. Or as I stand in the way, you can't see what I'm doing. There's the hole. There somewhere. Oh, didn't want that to fall out. Oh well, that's one in. The old locking tab and a washer on there. Look. Right, at least that one can't fall out. Now we can jiggle with this one. It's close. They're not close enough. I like it when a plan comes together. It's starting to come together. Bit of persuasion with the old number 2. Come on. And she's in. It's in there. Hopefully never going to come off again in this life. There we go. Right, you can take the weight off of that now. Back in its home. Hoorah! Happy with that. All we're going to do is tighten the nuts up. Well, we've got that all bolted up, tightened up and greased up. And there's no play in that at all. So now we can go in and mix some paint up. Paint these bits grey. All painted grey. They'll be dry to deal with tomorrow morning. I've got my van loaded up with a dose of scrap to get rid of. Glad I got that bit back together this morning. That painted. Let's go get rid of some scrap and call it a day. Change the plan tomorrow. My aunt's had her knee operation cancelled today, so I'm not going to pick my mum up. That'll be a couple of weeks' time now. So I might be able to have a day off tomorrow. That'll be a bonus. So here we go. Engine. We have a problem. Leak off rail goes on the injectors. Not the best condition. As you can see, that has rusted away and broke. This part is no longer available. Last made obsolete in 2002. So I've had, because I ran out of oxygen yesterday, so a new bottle turned up, so I just managed to unbraze one little bit and get that out. So I'm going to have a go to see if I can make it. I'm going to go back and do a bit more research. I tried my Perkins man yesterday, as I just said, obsolete 2002. So I got my parts, but I got some numbers. I'm going to have a few beers and do some cross-referencing and see if I can find a replacement. If not, I'm going to give that a go and try and make it. Made plenty of stuff before. Why can't we do it again? So that's the plan. So let's go and get rid of this scrap and get on home. Well, there's still a dose of flooding about here. At least I know the roads. It's in that deep. Go through nice and slowly. Yeah. Big sea of water everywhere. Righto folks, well thanks for watching. You know what to do. If you like it, give us a thumbs up, drop us a comment, we'll get back to you. Click the old subscribe button, be much appreciated. So yeah, it's been, as I said previous videos, it's been one busy week. We've got a lot done. Didn't anticipate getting this far, but good show all round. So hopefully more production, more progress next week. So enjoy the rest of your weekend, take it steady, catch you later.